Hey guys, Desolate Magic here, and it's come to my attention lately that Wizards has lowered their standards a little bit, or at least changed their standards for what is deemed acceptable card art. And I thought they might have lowered their bar just enough that I can just limbo right in under it. So, you guys know I have, some solid 4 out of 10 art skills, and all 4 of those points are technical knowledge of how to use the tools in Photoshop, and 0 of the points are any sort of traditional art skills. I can make some mean-looking gradients, and my stick figure game is on point, as you've probably seen in my thumbnails. That's about it. That's about the extent of my my art skills, but it turns out that might be passable, so this might be a stretch for me, but I'm going to draw some card art today in Photoshop. And if it's good enough, I think I'll send it to Wizards and maybe they can slap it on like a promotional card or something. So the first step to any art project is obviously add in David Hasselhoff. I mean, what else would you possibly start with? Then, of course, we're going to just slap the gray cowl on him from Oblivion. There we go. There it is. Oh, I gotta make it a little wider. Oh, wait. It covers his nose. Obviously, that's the nose part. What am I doing? In fact, his eyes are right there. There we go. Look at that. That looks good. That looks really good. All right, next up, we're going to throw in a little picture of Camo Tarp hair because apparently that's hot right now in the art world. Just blow that right up. Maybe straighten it out a little. I don't know. Actually, let's make it artistic. Let's throw it up like that. There we go. And then what you want to do is kind of just make sure you can still see the source. You want to turn the opacity down right there. All right, there we go. And then we're just going to carve this out here. And I could just, eraser tool, like chimp my way through it, or I could do it the proper way, which is put on a layer mask and then start drawing black with the brush so that if I wanted to, I could undo it later. Perfect. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Now, there's a new trend in the fashion world. It's called add bright freaking red to the outside. All right, crank that up. Oh, wow, I missed a lot of spots. There we go. All right, we got the bright red trim. There it is. And see, we got to cut out at least part of the face, I guess. Look at that. All right, let's crank that up. Oh, yes. The stroke's a little thick. I'll be honest. The stroke's a little much. There we go. Wait. There it is. Okay. I like that. I like it. So we got to work on the top garment here, but of course his hand is above it, so we're going to make a clone of that. All right, just going to move my purple check layer in. Yep, that looks about right. Okay. It's always nice to have a purple check layer when you want to make sure something looks right. So we want to kind of paint most of it in on the bottom because that's a very predictable area right here, not much to the shape, and then we'll work on the fancy parts later. And once again, we want to go with just absolute retina-singeing jet red. Look at that. Should we put a gradient on it? I've seen examples where they don't, so I'm going to say no. But, it would look so much better if it had it. I mean, I'm thinking like that. Just add a little bit of like dynamic light and shading like that. But it occurs to me that I actually shouldn't do that until later. We actually only need the vector. So I could sit there and, paint in the nice, nice deep V cut, all that. But, if you really want to get some good, elegant waves, the way you do it is with the pen tool. I kind of screwed that up, but once I just render it out, I can fix it. So we'll rasterize it. There we go. And then I'll just carve that right back down. There we go. There we go. Apparently I'm not as good with the pen tool as I remember. I haven't used it since high school, I think. There we go. And you know what we actually need is a deeper V. We gotta go deep with this one. Like deep fashion requires deep V's. Look at that. And then of course I need to kill the layer behind it. Look at that. Oh, that is high fashion right there. All right, now we can combine the two, and then all I have to do is put the gradient up. And actually, let's do a little bit harsher lighting, because they use dynamic lighting a lot, actually, in the fashion world. Look at that, left side lighting, just like that. That's beautiful. Oh, this is a work of art. If Wizards doesn't accept this, I don't know what they're thinking, honestly. All right, so next we need some cheap, crappy clip art of a bowl. And then we're going to have that delicious soup spilling out. Why? I mean, why would anybody want to look at soup spilling? That's kind of like a traumatic, triggering thing to look at. I don't know. Nobody knows, but we're going to do it. All right, let's adjust that a little bit so it looks like he's actually holding it. There we go. All right, the next step is we need a big old silver bowl. So let's just paste that in. I have one all prepared from another crappy Chinese PNG website lying about copyright laws. Let's just get that in there. And this is the annoying part in any Photoshop job. All right, now we need some absolute just 1990s steam coming off of here with more garbage clip art. Should I make it a different color than the soup? Yes. Am I going to? No. All right, let's just move that over. I combined the layers, rasterized them already because obviously there's no need to improve on perfection. So there we go. What's in the bowl? Nothing. Where's the steam coming from? Shut up. Now we just need to throw in the background. And of course, obviously, we're just going to throw in the Stargate from Stargate SG-1. But people are going to say, okay, that's a Stargate. Why did you put a Stargate in? That doesn't make any sense. But that's where the secret comes in. Let's see if I can nail this. This is going to be really, really, really difficult to mask this on the first try. Close enough. I don't know what's wrong with this. It's not even vaguely a circle, but we'll make it work. All right, I want to put a little 3-inch or 3-pixel feather edge on there and then just chomp it. Whoops, I always do that backwards. There it is. All right, then we need a picture of the gaudiest, most poorly made stained glass that I could possibly find. There we go. Little Texas scene there, a little south of the border artwork for y'all. Gotta get that cactus in there. In fact, actually, I'm going to just slap the original artist in the face by completely changing the perspective. You know, it doesn't really fit either way, but, you know. And then we're going to jack up the saturation so high that you didn't even know colors could get this crazy. There we go. All right. All right. I can feel the smoke coming off my retinas just looking at it. Now there's just one more little thing that I forgot to do. Now, some of you are going to say this is a little derivative off of work that's already been done in the Magic the Gathering art world, but, you know, I follow the trends, you know, just saying. Got to put some big old dot eyes. There we go. Look at that. There it is. I mean, I don't love it, though. Let me try a different one. You can always turn the layer off. Let me try a different one. Hold on. All right, we're going to scale these together to get the scale. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There we go. It adds more personality. It's just the red dots are mysterious and all that, but I feel like the cowl already does that. So, I mean, I'd say this is an absolute winner. This is just beauty incarnate right here. Although I really didn't like the cowl. I gotta fix this. There's just something not right about it. Oh, the outer cowl. He's obviously wearing two cowls for some reason. Because of art. Okay, I mean, yeah, that looks better. That looks better. I like that. And then we gotta have consistent lighting. So what I'm actually gonna do is add a second overlay here. All right, we're just gonna add the faintest little shadow with a white to black multiplication overlay at a low transparency. So there's the shading. There we go. And then we're gonna make that way less harsh. And then just put it on multiply mode. There we go. Look at that. There we go. Consistent lighting between the dress and the hood. That's what it needed. That is what it needed. So this is my beautiful finished work of art. I don't think that art really gets better than this. Well, and by completed, I mean, holy crap, is that lighting a disaster. There we go. Now it's completed. Look at that. Oh, it looks so good. I mean, you just look at it and you're immediately confused by it. You don't know what's going on. You don't know why any of these elements are together, but they are. And see, that's the paradox. And that's what triggers like the art part of your brain where you're like, what am I looking at? Why did they draw it this way? And what the hell is going on? Like, those are the questions that you want everybody to be asking themselves. that everybody should be asking themselves when they first come across your work of art. Let me just get this in the frame a little better. And I mean, I gotta bring it in for comparison. I mean, I think I nailed it. Here, let's get this side by side. Let's zoom it in a little bit. I mean, I'm seeing double. In fact, actually, I have got a great idea. Because remember, Will and Kenrith, is that who it is? I don't remember who's who, honestly, between them. They're just both from Wham, in my opinion. But one of them wears red, one of them wears blue. And this could clearly be a series. I don't think anybody would even know that these two are made by different artists. So hold on. Look at that. It's Will and Kenrith. Oh my gosh, I am sending this to Wizards immediately. Does anybody know, do they still use the same email address for art submissions as they did in the past? I believe it's ghettohoodassredhotart@aol.com. Well, anyway, I gotta get this sent over, so thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully they'll hire me as the next art contractor. I mean, let's be honest, they won't. I'm a white male and I like them titties. Not these, I mean, in general. So there go my chances, but you never know. I don't know, I can just lie to them. I'll tell them I identify as some word I made up, and my pronouns are some other horse that isn't even in the English language. That just makes the art sound more exotic. So anyway, leave a like if you like this video, and I'll see you guys next time.